Preliminary minor semi-final in reserve grade saw St George in action, and they were in action against Brisbane.
Yeah, this is the first time the Brisbane Broncos had ventured into a semi-final in any grade in the Winfield Cup, and they won it. But they won it off the boot of Craig Teven, their 5'8", who had an outstanding game with a boot. He kicked 6 goals in this game, and he was the difference. Both sides scored 2 tries. Good break early by Andrew Richards, the fullback. Double movement ruled the referee, and no doubt about it, referee Neil Armand on the spot, and they didn't. He didn't need any assistance there. Not that there was any forthcoming in goal for the reserve and under 21s, which I find hard to understand. If one rule should apply in my mind for all the grades. There's Teven, the first of his 6 goals in this game, right between the uprights, and as I said, the difference in the game. John Plath out wide to support there in this Brisbane side. They've got a lot of depth, Brisbane, and players like Brett Plowman, Steve Renouf, Grant Ricks, Bobby Conway, Brett Leman, they've all played first grade. Ray Herring, a very inspiring captain, and of course James Donnelly. Here's Renouf. Look at Renouf here. Support, looking for it, beautifully puts his winger inside, and the big 18-stone winger in Brett Plowman goes in and scores a very good try. Like a runaway truck if you've got to stop him close to the line. Look at Teven bisecting the uprights with a beautiful conversion from out wide, and it was certainly a good day for him. Here's James Donnelly, strong and experienced. Support inside in Ray Herring, but beautifully held up by St George. He's claiming the try, but there's the referee giving the signal quite clearly that the St George players held him up over the line. Here's Robinson, a player with first-grade experience for the St George side, Steve Robinson. To dummy half goes Matthew Elliott. Support play there by Jason Hoogerworth. He goes strongly towards the line. Look at that Brisbane defence, very, very keen. Into dummy half goes Matthew Elliott, and he plummets in for a very good St George try to put them in the lead with the conversion in this game. But Brisbane finished much too strongly for the St George side. There's a State of Origin player in Wally Fullerton Smith. It was a rugged encounter. A couple of flare-ups in this one, but Brisbane always seem to have the measure. Billy Noak, a former Broncos player there, tackling a player without possession of the football, but the ball goes out to Doolan, and Doolan goes in for the try. Paul Doolan, the winger for St George, going in and scoring a very good try. But as I said, it was all the Broncos late in the game, and it was their 5'8" Craig Teven and John Plath who combined. There's Plath rubber kicking through, regaining possession, and the Broncos continued to attack from here, and it was a very good victory. Bill Gardner, the coach, has done a very good job. There's a high kick up by the Brisbane Broncos. Siren going, and over for the try goes the centre three-quarter, Steve Renouf, and that was an excellent victory for the Brisbane Broncos. And once again, look at that. Beautiful kick from Craig Teven, and surely the Broncos have been hiding this fellow in reserve grade with his goal-kicking prowess. Bobby Conway, normally the kicker, and he was reserved for the first grade side. That penalty and a sin binning there for a St George player. 10 minutes in the sin bin there, and another 2 points for Craig Teven to wrap up the scoring. A very good performance by the Brisbane Broncos. They always had the measure in the second half of St George, and they'll be a very difficult side to beat. They're a good team side, good goal kicker, and well coached, the Brisbane Broncos. And once again, another penalty, and Teven this time, no mistake again, right between the uprights. A good win by Brisbane by 20 points to 12.
Yep, they led 14-12 at half-time, and of course they survive now for another match next weekend.